Just talking about our commercial clients in their very many vagaries, what are the main points that they're putting pressure on us as fabricators or us as a supply chain to deliver on?
Price always tends to be one of the key drivers.
Lead time actually is huge for us at the moment, and there's going to be this mad release from Gateway 2 of projects, and lead time is absolutely critical for us at the moment, and we're seeing every question before price is how soon can you deliver?
Yeah, I think I'd concur with Jay in respect of what we do. Whilst they come in with a specification that they'd like to meet and the architect's laid down, their second question is always what are the VE options to be able to get the price down. So you've got to meet compliance, but generally we're seeing that when we're going in with tenders, the first question back is what are the options to value engineer.
The one thing that hasn't been mentioned that I thought would be sustainability. Would any of the fabricators like to touch on whether sustainability is a topic?
It's the buzzword that they like to use, but actually the importance of it is secondary to delivery and cost.
I would say it's just very recent as well, this increase in the buzzword. It's always been there, like you've said. It's only recent people have asked for that data and shown interest, and it is literally because people have been scrambling to win the work that has been ready to go, that they've had to go that extra little further for me to try and win the work.
I think Kerry's point is interesting because what I'm spending my time doing now is a lot more early engagement. And I was with a local authority a few weeks ago and I asked them directly the question on sustainability, and I was told directly by the head of the procurement that it would play a massive part now going forwards. Deceuninck are looking at our strategy to make sure that we're future-proof. And the expectation, I think, is that we're looking at weighted U values and the announcement on that to come out just before Christmas. We're expecting those weighted U values, and I might lean on Joe here, to be 1.2 from a new build perspective, and I think the latest assumption as well is 1.4 on the refurbishment sector.
The industry just needs to be ready to provide a energy-related product that can meet the demands of the consumer, the legislation, not make it too onerous in manufacturing, and make sure that the cost envelope doesn't go beyond a level that is punitive to everybody involved.
Thanks, Joe. I don't know if anybody else want to come in on this particular topic around the Partel changes before I move on.
I think for us, there needs to be an education to the end user to get them on board and accept, a lower U value and the cost increase with that.
Okay, well, I think we should talk about the next big challenge which is coming up, which is I think the Labour government's come in and said we're going to build 500,000 homes a year. Can we start with some people's perspectives on how achievable we think that is or isn't?
Well, I'll start off with saying what's the incentive? Where's the incentive to get this all started?
Well, we're all ready, but they need to come up with some decent mortgage products, don't they, to help people buy them. So that's the problem.
Yeah, you also need Gateway 2 to release a few projects because, I hope I'm wrong, but I think there's another problem coming eventually with Gateway 3. Right now we're worried about Gateway 2, but just to give you one crazy example, we supplied a block of flats in London somewhere. We'd handed over the building 12 months ago. They still had not had their Gateway 3 approval. So it's an unoccupied building because they're waiting for someone in government to sign a piece of paper. Now that piece of paper is very important, but come on, this is just crazy.